The man with the golden hair sat quietly in a smoky room, his fingers drumming idly on the arm of a weathered chair. The air was heavy with unspoken words, as if the past itself had taken a seat among them. Across the Atlantic, the echoes of their music still reverberated in bedrooms and concert halls. But the band that once shook the world had long since scattered. Led Zeppelin, the legendary rock gods who defined an era, had been silenced. Or so it seemed. The year was 1982, and the world was different now. The swaggering 70s had given way to a slicker, sharper decade. But in the shadows of memory, there were still whispers of epic riffs, soaring vocals, and the thunder of John Bonham's drums. Bonzo, as his bandmates called him, was gone. His death 2 years earlier marking the end of Led Zeppelin, as they had been. Yet something lingered, a need to honor what had been left unsaid, unwritten, and unplayed. Enter Coda, the 9th and final studio album, a swan song stitched together from the remnants of recording sessions spanning their career. But Coda was more than a collection of leftovers. It was a time capsule, a love letter to the fans who had followed them through the highs of Stairway to Heaven and the depths of tragedy. There were bluesy grooves, experimental beats, and moments of raw power that served as a reminder of why Led Zeppelin was untouchable in their prime. Jimmy Page, the band's enigmatic guitarist and producer, took charge of assembling the album. For him, it wasn't just about filling a contractual obligation, it was a chance to preserve a legacy, to show the world that even their leftovers were worthy of standing alongside rock's greatest works. The title Coda was deliberate. In music, a coda is an ending, a summation, a final flourish. For the band, it was a fitting farewell. Released on November 26, 1982, the album bridged the gap between Led Zeppelin's past and the evolving music scene of the 80s. By then, synthesizers were king, and rock had shifted into sleeker territory. Yet, Coda stood defiantly apart, a glimpse of what had been and a reminder of the sheer, unfiltered energy that only Zeppelin could deliver. And so, while the man with the golden hair put away his guitar and walked into a future unknown, the music stayed behind, defiant and eternal. Coda wasn't just an album. It was a closing chapter in a story that still rings out, louder and prouder than ever, in the hearts of those who dare to dream with guitars in their hands and fire in their souls.